Martin Scorsese was one of many stars in attendance to celebrate the 50th anniversary gala for the Film Society of Lincoln. During a speech he made, he chipped in on the Netflix versus Hollywood debate that's doing the rounds in film communities. The streaming platform Netflix are attempting to muscle their way into the movie world, and having nabbed numerous directors, including Martin Scorsese, for projects that will be released on their streaming platforms as opposed to having a wide release in cinemas. This has left a bad taste in the mouth of many of the Hollywood elite, as they represent, among other things, genuine competition and an evolution, or as some see, a bastardization to how films should be seen. Steven Spielberg and Christopher Nolan are among those who are critical, but this rhetoric of the death of cinema coming soon isn't anything new and has been around since the birth of television. There isn't actually concrete proof that Netflix is killing cinemas. In fact, studies show that those who have increased in streaming have also increased in going to the cinema. But there are those who remain unconvinced and find the streaming giants to be a threat to the traditional cinema experience. They've definitely made themselves noticed, and they continue to shake things up, not least with the coming release of The Irishman, Martin Scorsese's $170 million gangster movie that will not find its way into most cinemas around the world because of Netflix's release style. Scorsese briefly gave his thoughts on the matter, first addressing why he went with Netflix in the first place, saying, "They came up with the money and the freedom." Many of us are aware, of course, that numerous studios rejected The Irishman for being too expensive and risky, and the one film studio that wanted to make it, STX Entertainment, couldn't afford to make it the way Scorsese wanted it to be made, and that's when Netflix swooped in. Creative freedom and high budgets are becoming a rarity in Hollywood, a key reason why filmmakers are flooding their way to Netflix and away from Hollywood, which is dominated by superhero franchise films like the Avengers series, which Scorsese has called theme park movies. When it comes to Netflix being eligible for the Oscars, Scorsese said of the Academy that you gotta give them a break because it's a new world. They may do different things. One can't ignore the big box office films, but on the other hand, that's not The Graduate, that's not Schindler's List, that's not one of my pictures. They're gonna work it out. I want people to be patient with them because they need to try different things, argue it out, because it makes you think, what is a film, and how should a film be presented, especially in a new world? I think the cards are stacked for the big budget, and that's a problem. The Academy, of course, have their own issues. In desperate attempts to stay relevant and reel in viewers, they've tried all sorts of gimmicks, including proposing and then rejecting, after widespread criticism, a new category for most popular movie. If the Academy were to utilize their tools to shun Netflix, perhaps make some new rules like the Cannes Film Festival did to exclude them from competition, it wouldn't really be a blow to the streaming platform in my opinion. Yes, from their point of view it would be frustrating because they want Oscars, but if anything, it would showcase the Academy being even more behind the times and out of touch with the modern movie world. And it would be them that gets left behind. Because let's face it, like the Jehovah's Witness that comes around and knocks on your door every Tuesday, Netflix isn't going anywhere anytime soon. The Irishman is set to be released in the fall of this year. Thanks for watching.